Welcome to Backpacks and Trails. In the last video, I asked all of you guys to give me some suggestions about what you'd like to see in upcoming videos down in the comments. And the overwhelming response was Bueller. So I guess that means in today's video, I'm just gonna do what I want, gosh darn.
That was so good. Nice job.
So today's video is about the gear that I have bought in the past that I regret now. I'm sure you had those just as well. You bought something, thought it was gonna be absolutely awesome, didn't work out that way, found something much better later on. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what the worst gear regrets you have are, and let's get into it. All right, so the first piece of gear that I regret buying, looking back now, was the titanium backpacking ultralight coffee mug. Wanted something super light. It is a Ninja Prepper brand that I got on Amazon. Don't even know if they sell them anymore. But it's a double wall insulated. I feel just as good as the Snow Peaks that are a lot more expensive. These are about 20 bucks a piece. Plus, then buying the little hot lips protectors to put on the edges of them so I didn't burn my mouth when I drank hot stuff. So that's just, yeah. So, what I use now is the GSI Outdoors Infinity Backpacker mug. You've seen this in a lot of my videos. Graduated measuring marks to measure your water for dehydrated meals, whatever you need. Very nice and insulated. Cap stays on super tight. Flip top there to drink out of. Again, very secure. Doesn't leak or anything. So yeah, I mean, this is only slightly heavier than the titanium mug that I have, the double wall titanium. Again, $20 for that when I bought it, and the Snow Peaks I think are as high as 60 or 70. Picked these up for 14, 15 bucks a lot of places, and in multiple colors as well. Okay, you know how I love Outdoor Vitals. I have a lot of their gear. Very good company. Love most of their products completely. Or the Altitude Sun Hoodies, because a lot of people were talking about them. They're super light and breathe really well and everything else. And so I have mixed feelings about this one. It was light. It was very comfortable. I took this on a one hike. It was only a 7-mile hike over a day and a half. No bushwhacking, did not get snagged on anything other than take my backpack on and off maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times tops. There are pulls in the fabric all over it. There's one here. There are several on the sleeve, if you can see that. There's pulls in the fabric all over the wrist. So the durability of this, unfortunately, is very poor, in my opinion. So I will continue to wear it. It is comfortable. It works well. Longevity of this thing, I have a feeling the first longer hike I take it on, it's going to be garbage. This one is going to be an incredibly sensitive topic for a lot of people. Please, this is all my opinion of what works for me and what did and what I regret buying versus, so your mileage definitely will vary. Everybody has their own opinions of what works best for them. And I know this will be super controversial, but one of the pieces of gear I regret buying is the Sawyer water filter. This is the Sawyer Squeeze. I know everybody loves these things. I did not like the flow. I actually had one completely fail on me. I had used it once or twice, went out on a short overnight hike, went to use it, could not get any water through it. Don't know what happened there. I found the Platypus Quick Draw filter. This is all I use exclusively now. I like the fact that with the Sawyer, you have no way to seal the end up. So water leaks out into whatever you put in, unless you have to keep it in a plastic baggie. The Platypus has 2 sealed ends. It has a screw-on cap on this end, tight fitting closure on this end. Now look at the difference, and you can see the size of that. And that is the difference of the flow between these two filters. I can fill up a liter of water in absolutely no time with this, where this takes This takes a little bit. So I exclusively use the Platypus Quick Draw. I regret buying this and not finding this sooner. And like I said, that's my opinion. I know a lot of people's mileage will vary on this, but love the Platypus Quick Draw. Won't use anything else. This may be a little controversial too, and I can't say I have the regret because the item I replaced this with didn't exist, but I'm going to save you the mistake and the regret I had. This is the Soda Windmaster stove. Very well known, $70 plus stove. Recently was introduced this past year to the Camping Moon XD 2F stove. Both of these stoves have a built-in regulator. Both these stoves are designed almost identical, have the same wind resistance, the same weight, the same piezo lighter that's very reliable. I have tested these side by side out on trails, cooking meals with both of these, and boils water the same. They work identical. And they both come, either stove, the Soda Windmaster or the Camping Moon, come with these 4-prong pot supports. Now I use the Soda Triflex stand that clips on there. It's lighter, it's smaller, it works better with the pots that I use, but like I said, both the stoves come with a little 4-prong stand. You can buy the little Triflex stand separately. Again, I don't know what the price was in this. I'll put it on the screen, so it's a little bit of additional cost, but like I said, the stoves by themselves, $70 plus, and then again, the price on the screen here of the Camping Moon. Save your money. Identical stoves by the Camping Moon. What am I up to? This is number 5. This is a headlamp one. This was a gear regret in the middle of changing from something that I absolutely loved and was always very reliable and the best for what situations I used it in. I had the original Nightcore NU25 headlamp, and I had this for years. I loved this. Love it, love it, love it. Did not really want anything else. Now, Nightcore came out with a new, they called NU25 MCT headlamp. This big honker here. I bought it to try it out because I thought, hey, newest and greatest thing from Nightcore. It's considerably larger. It is heavier. And it was just so clunky. The controls were so hard to figure out compared to the basic Nightcore, the original NU25. And the only thing I didn't like about this was the mini USB charging, where this had the Type-C. Lo and behold, of course, shortly after I bought this new NU25, they came out with what they call now the NU20, which is the old NU25 with USB-C charging. So this is what I currently have. This is what I will currently keep forever. It can't get any better than this. Like I said, the only thing lacking originally with the original NU25, as they called it, was the USB-C. They now call this the NU20, same as the old 25, just with USB-C charging port. So yeah, this one, big regret. Big regret. I was stuck with the Nightcore. Shouldn't have jumped so quick. This came out right after that one. So yeah, save your money on that. This works awesome. Again, my opinion, best headlamp. Number 6 gear regret. All the stinking pillows I have bought over the years. Oh my goodness, to try and find one that was lightweight and comfortable. I can't even tell you how many pillows I bought and gave away that were lightweight but so uncomfortable. And then I came into buying the Nemo Pillow. Now this, I'll put the weight and the price of this on the screen. It was very heavy, very hard to compress small, but it was super comfortable. Just got tired of the room it took up in my pack and the weight of it. Ended up trying a couple other ones and returning them till I came across the Nature Hike camp pillow that I have now. This has been the most comfortable and lightweight, small, packable. It's got some air in it now, so I can't pack it down and show you how small it actually is, but it packs down very small. Super lightweight, super comfortable. You can take the cover off and wash it. Has a pad strap to keep it on your pad. Something, again, the Nemo never had. I guess people had made some straps for them and things like that, which added even more weight. So yeah, I'll put the information on the screen for this hike entry pillow. I have tried at least a dozen or more pillows and settled on this one. This is my all-time favorite. This is the one I'll be using going forward, probably for the foreseeable future and beyond. So save your money on the high-priced, heavier pillars. Hike entry pillow. Put the link in the description. Number 7, this is an easy one. Again, this can be personal preference because this is a bit controversial on what works for you. I really fought buying a quilt. I thought of drafts and being cold because I get cold very easily. I bought several mummy bags and different sleeping bags when I was first backpacking, only to find out later on when I finally gave in and bought my first quilt, I don't use any of my mummy bags anymore. They're all going away. I have a 15-degree quilt, I have a 40-degree quilt, and I have a 0-degree quilt. Quilts, it's all I'll use now. Again, if you're afraid of them, borrow somebody's, learn how to use it correctly. Save so much weight. You're not carrying around all the insulation that you have with a sleeping bag that when you lay on it is not doing anything for you anyway except adding weight and bulk to your backpack. So yeah, sleeping quilt, that's a big regret of mine, was spending so much money on different mummy bags and sleeping bags before I finally gave in and tried a quilt, and now I am a quilt convert. So let me know what you use. Let me know if you've gone through that same thing from sleeping bags to quilts or quilts to sleeping bags. Again, put any of your gear regrets down in the comments for me. Let me know what kind of gear regrets you've had. Oh, here's a huge one. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep bashing Sawyer. Sawyer is an absolutely awesome company. They do so much good in the world. But I'm going to talk about permethrin. Permethrin to spray your clothes to keep the ticks and bugs off of your clothes while you're hiking. Invaluable. I don't leave home or go on trail unless my clothes are treated with permethrin. But I was buying the Sawyer pre-mixed permethrin in the yellow spray bottles that a lot of people buy. I believe it's about $18 is where I found it on Amazon now. I just recently bought, and I'll put a picture of it, a 8-ounce bottle of a 10% permethrin concentrate. And this is what I've been using for years. I just ran out of my larger bottle. I ordered this one because I needed some more for this season. When you talk about the Sawyer is, I believe, a 22-ounce bottle. And even with this 8-ounce bottle of permethrin I bought for $14, you only mix 1 ounce to 20 ounces of water, so you're getting 21 ounces. Now, I did a figure on this, wrote it down here. So the Sawyer is actually 24 ounces. That comes out to 75 cents an ounce. The permethrin I bought for $14 at 8 ounces, that makes 160 ounces, and that's 8.7 cents. So 8.7 cents an ounce versus 75 cents an ounce. You tell me what you'd rather spend. It's the same product, very easy to mix. Mix it in a spray bottle, spray your clothes with it, mix it and soak your clothes. If some people soak their clothes in it and then wring them out and dry them, I just like heavily spraying them and letting them dry overnight. But yeah, I will never tell anybody to don't go out and buy that pre-mixed permethrin when you can buy 10% concentrate for a fraction of the price, and it'll last you a long, long time. So that's about it. That's 8 things. I could keep going, but I don't want to make this a super long video. I've got a busy weekend, busy schedule going on. Please let me know down in the comments, what gear regrets have you experienced and things that you would warn people against, experiences you've had. And again, if you can, and I'm not expecting anybody will, let me know what other videos you want to see down in the comments below. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. If you did, hit that like, subscribe button, comment, do all that stuff, and we will see you next time out on the trail.